Good morning, guys. So I'm back again. I decided to go out and do some thrifting, and I made a fairly substantial purchase. So I'll run through what I found. I'll start with the smaller stuff here. This is a vintage cake topper. These are fairly collectible. I'll probably list this for around $30 to $40 on eBay, and it was $2. So that's pretty cool. The next item was this kind of vintage bill and letter and key holder. This was $4, and I'll probably list this locally for around $25. And the big purchase of today was a sterling silver vanity set, and each item was kind of listed individually, so I had to purchase each piece on its own. And there's probably about 10 pieces here, but I was originally just going to go for the heaviest amount of sterling, but then I kind of looked online, and it looks like it's better just to get the whole collection, and then I can just list it as a set for maybe around $400 or so. So yeah, there's a little trinket box and another brush and a little hand brush. So, and then just the small items like a shoehorn and a file. So these are all sterling. And then the little lids there. So I think we'll do fairly well on this set, and it's good to have sterling anyways, because I think it's going to go up in value. But yeah, those are the finds. So $187 and change, $187.50 total. And I should at least double that money on the sterling set. And then the other items I'll probably get around $50 for. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to check out one more thrift store, and then I'm going to head home and show you the find from Marketplace. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so another quick find. I came out of Goodwill over there, and these are the two finds. So this is a small art glass candle holder, and it was $1.49. It is signed on the bottom, Thorn, and it is 1993. So yeah, a really cool vintage candle holder, and I'll probably list that for around $50 on eBay. And then the second find was this, and you probably saw this in the video as well. This is crystal sugar bowl, and the lid is sterling and the spoon is sterling. So that was $1.50. So great price. I think it's probably worth around $30 to $40. The silver value probably worth around $25. So yeah, cool little find. I'm gonna get home and start listing stuff, and I'll let you know what sells. So I'll talk to you in a while. So we are back home again, and I have our finds laid out here. So this is the item that I was so excited about this morning. It's a Vitamix Aspire, and this was on Marketplace or a garage sale for $80. So this is a really good name to look for if you're ever out at garage sales or estate sales or things like that. Vitamix is a very expensive name. I'm going to list this for around 450 Canadian, and it should sell fairly easily. Very desirable item. In fact, we actually have one of our own. So yeah, this is a really good item, very easy to sell. And then here's the rest of the items. So this was the entire collection of sterling, I guess it's a dresser set. And this was around $180 for everything. I think we'll be able to sell it for around 400 Canadian. I'm going to get it listed on eBay and see how it does. This was the other item that we found today. This was the sterling silver lidded sugar bowl with sterling silver spoon. And then the art glass candle holder. And then the letter openers. Or letter file. I guess that'll sell on Marketplace. And then the little vintage bride and groom cake toppers, and that'll sell on eBay. So yeah, we should do fairly well, I think, with everything. I'm gonna start getting stuff listed. So I was just weighing up the silver, and I came to a conclusion that we will make quite a bit of money on this silver find. So I got my scale here, and I'm going to take the pieces that are not weighted. So this is a solid piece of silver. So that comes to 134 grams. And this is a solid piece as well. And then this as well. So right there, we have 228 grams of sterling. And I'll show you on the screen what the value is. I believe it's just over $200 on those 3 items alone. So basically the rest of this is pure profit. And to be honest, I wasn't gonna buy all the little pieces. I was just gonna go for the bigger pieces of sterling. But yeah, I'm glad I did. I think we'll make probably around $450 or $500 off of this set. So an awesome buy. I think it was $180 total. And yeah, we'll do very well with this buy. So anyways, I'm going to start getting stuff listed, and I'll let you guys know what sells. Bye for now. Good morning, guys. I just came out of Value Village over there, and as you saw in the video, I picked up a big collection of Starbucks You Are Here mugs. They haven't really been as popular lately, but there was such a large collection there that I thought I'd give it a try. I'm going to list the whole thing as a collection for probably around $300 to $400 on eBay, and we'll see how it does. The total spent was $78. So yeah, hopefully that was a good price. We won't know until we get a sale. So I'm going to go home and get that listed. And yeah, I'll let you guys know if I find anything else along the way. So I'm back with another quick find. It was this hat right here. So this is a 1980s kind of conductor style hat. There was a couple other ones that were via rail, but I thought this was nicer. It was $5, and I'll probably list this for around $30 on eBay. So I thought that was a pretty cool hat. Anyways, I'm going to continue on and see if I can find any. Good morning, guys. So I am back again, and I stopped at the thrift store back there. I spent $10.50, and I'll show you what I found. So this was the first find. It's a Pentax ME camera, and it was $10. I usually pick up these vintage cameras if they're anywhere under $20 usually, and I sell them as found. I don't test them or anything like that, but I do try and make sure they work as well as I can assess. So check out the lens and then make sure it winds. And yeah, so I'm going to list this one on eBay. I'm going to have to check out some compared listings. There were some for around 150 to 200, but I'm not sure if those are sold listings or those would be just what people are asking. So yeah, that was the first find. And the second find was this vintage 1970s. I don't know if I can show you right now or not, but maybe I'll take a picture of it. But yeah, it says old Fords never die, they just go faster, and it's got a little rat rod on there, hot rod, and then on the back it says Fords eat Chevys. And this is, usually you can tell by the tag if it's actually old or if it's a newer remake. So that's an original tag from the 70s, and then I believe on the thing there, yeah, right in the corner you can see 1979. So really cool vintage shirt. This was 50 cents, and yeah, I think this will sell very well on eBay. Unfortunately, it's probably like a medium. I wish it was like a little bit bigger, but again, it was just too cool to pass up. And for 50 cents, I think it'll probably sell for around $30 to $40. So yeah, that was it for now, guys. I'm going to go to another store and I'll let you guys know if I find anything else. So just another quick update. We did go down to London to the bins, and Ted's with me. Hey, Ted. So we did find a few things at the bins in London. Spent probably around $15. I'll just say $16 for all of this. So I'll go through the finds and you guys decide if this was a good buy or not. I'll start with these books. This is a set of books. I looked up the name on eBay, and there are some sold listings for around $125. So I'm going to list that on eBay, and worth a shot to see how it does. this was something that, just a little sign I got for Jillian. I think she's just going to put it up in on one of the walls or something. But so that's a keep. This is a vintage Irish potato recipe, and I just liked it because it had mushrooms on it and the little gnomes, garden gnomes, kind of vintagey. Not too sure how well it'll sell, but if it doesn't sell, we'll probably keep that as well. And then the last item was this, and this you've probably seen in my videos before. It is an Eskimo carving. This was, see, you can see the carver's disc number, as they call it. So yeah, this was a great find. I'm surprised it made it all the way to the bins, because usually stuff like this gets found. But yeah, this will probably sell for around $80 to $100. So yeah, not too bad for the Goodwill bins. I'm going to get some stuff listed and I'll show you guys what sells. Good morning, guys. I am back again for another good find. So I've been running around this morning, kind of looking at a few different places. There hasn't really been all that much out there, but I did go into that thrift store across the street and I found this. So you can see the price was $2, and I'll show you the bottom here. It is hard to see. It has been polished quite a bit, but it is sterling. So yeah, that's a pretty hefty piece too. It is kind of weight heavy. I'm gonna guess this is probably about $60 worth of silver. I'll measure this when I get home and confirm what the actual weight is and what the value is. But yeah, that was a really good find. Basically, when I'm at thrift stores, I just go through a process of elimination. I look for the silver plate marking, or the EPNS mark, and then set the item down. It's really the only way to find sterling. 99.999% of the time, it's going to be silver plate. But if you ever see the sterling little hallmark on there, or if it's a left-facing lion, or in some cases you'll have an 800 mark or a 900 mark, then you know you have silver. But again, 99% of the time, it's just going to be silver plate. But and even when I'm purchasing stuff, like say at like estate sales or stuff like that, but people tend to think that their stuff is silver, like actual silver, when it's really silver plate. And that's because probably in the 50s and 60s, there was a lot of companies selling silver plate, and it was expensive at the time. Like, it was really expensive at the time. But yeah, it's really just like plated brass or electroplated zinc or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep shopping, and I'll show you guys at the end here what we have for a weight. I'm guessing probably around $60 worth of silver. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit. So we are back home, and I got my scale out. It is fairly accurate. It is a shipping scale, but yeah, this turned out to be more than I thought. So this is 98 grams of sterling silver, and I just looked it up on the Gold Buyer website. Today they would pay me $93 and change for this piece of silver. So yeah, not a bad purchase today. Really glad I found it. And yeah, I think I'm just going to save it for now and see if I can get a big collection going. Anyways, that's it for now, guys.